Update 0.3 is here already. Wasn't that fast? It's almost like we care. There's no wrong way to play TerraTech worlds, and to show that we really mean that is with the introduction of planet settings. These can be applied to new and currently existing worlds at any time, so you don't have to faff around making a new save. There are a huge variety of options to customize your planet, such as planet day length, enemy danger level, power structure output levels, cab reactor, and get this, you can turn on unlimited ammo. Just to name a few. We also have some presets for you to work with. Explorer for those who want a friendlier experience and are focused on harvesting resources, building structures, and taking their time to explore the open world. Prospector is pretty much the experience you're having right now, as of May 2024. The Pioneer mode makes enemies a lot harder. Now, First Wave is where we make the entire game more challenging, down to enemies, resources, planet effects, and so on and so forth. I'm quite frankly terrified of you if you pick this option. Stay away from me. And if you do choose to use these settings to create a new save, you'll see a newly polished tutorial will welcome you. That means the tutorial planet is gone. Sad. Now, let's talk about some brand new weapons. We've introduced two brand new weapons blocks that will automatically target the nearest tech or hostile flora in the weapons range. So these are aim assist weapons, basically. These two weapons are the MA1 auto gun. It has a slow rate of fire, but it packs a punch. And the MA202 auto plasma gun, a fast moving plasma weapon. Treat yourself. With new weapons comes new functionality. We now have a lock-on ability. You can use the ping system, activated with middle mouse or R3, remappable in the options, to lock onto enemy techs and hostile flora. Alright, let's talk about conduits. This is phase 1 of our review of automation and crafting. Our next release will contain the much promised and asked for, believe me, we've seen it, splitters and mergers. Here is what you can find in 0.3. We have removed the import and output columns as they were misleading in what they were showing, so each machine now has a fixed number of APCs, that's conduit attachment points, and the new UI reflects that. Each machine's APCs are linked with a visual marking that indicates their order. We call it a band, which corresponds to the way the slots are arranged in the structure's UI. When you attach a conduit to an APC, the slot UI will display an element to further indicate whether it became an input slot or an output slot. And when you hover over a slot's UI in the corresponding APC on the machine, it will be highlighted. Very fancy. When you open an already existing save, you will notice that all the machines that you placed down previously are pink. That basically is a way of saying that these are old, their APCs are not the same, and basically those things, you can still use them, but going forward you will only be able to craft these new versions. These pink machines that are now decorated all over your base will eventually be removed from the game, so bear that in mind. And finally, we have a brand new structure block in the form of the nano sieve. You now have another use for that debris you've been hoarding, as this machine will extract trace amounts of resources from it. It does need a lot of debris to do this, so we've increased the stack size for debris to a whopping 600. Was that the most exciting way to end this video? I mean, probably not, but that's all I've got for you this week. Once again, thank you so much for your feedback. The full patch notes along with bug fixes can be found in the description. Make sure to join our Discord community so you can be even closer to development, and it's also a great way to find fellow prospectors to play with. I mean, you don't have to play with anyone, you can do the whole lone wolf thing if you want to. I mean, I won't judge you. I mean, I might. Oh my god, I just dropped a